Hi everybody. I'm going to show you today how to position your child in sidelying. Sidelying is a really excellent position to help normalize tone. It helps children bring their hands to midline, get an orientation with their eyes at midline, and do some hand-eye coordination. That's very easy because they're in a good position. So if you have a high tone child, you really want to start off by getting them all relaxed like I've shown you in the other videos and in your handouts. And then when you go to put them down on their side, you want to try to keep them as flexed as possible. And then I'm going to show you with my body some of the pillows and cushions that you can use to keep your child supported nicely. But you put them down, you have a pillow underneath their head. You're trying to keep this pelvis forward so that they don't arch backwards. And as you see, hands are here, head is here. I'm going to show you with my body because it's somewhat easier to look at than this doll that doesn't have the right size arms. Okay, so you want pillows or rolled towels or a bolster like I've got here to position your child with. So once you get your child on their side, you're going to of course want a pillow underneath their head. And you're going to want a pillow underneath between their legs. You're going to want a roll or a pillow in front of them to support their arms. And I brought this, you may want to tuck something behind their back to keep them in sideline. So here we go. We're going to put the pillow between the legs. We're going to keep the legs bent so that we don't get extension with high tone kids. And we want the pillow between legs for low-tone kids to keep your hips in alignment so that you're not pushing and stretching the hip joint there. So pillow between legs, a support behind to keep the back supported, pillow underneath the head, and maybe a roll here. I'm going to use a pillow because I'm a bigger person than your child. A pillow here so that the arms supported. Now look at where I'm at. I can pop bubbles, I can look at a book, I can bang on a toy. If I'm visually impaired, it's a perfect distance between my eyes and my hands to do work. It's also prevents a lot of influences of abnormal reflexes because sidelying doesn't facilitate those reflexes, and the head's in neutral, in midline. So it's a really wonderful position to help normalize tone, to help work on hand-eye coordination, hands at midline or crossing midline, and for hand-eye coordination. Now, on the lower extremities, it's good to keep them flexed in all ways. That's fine. Shoulders forward, give them a hug, and we're working here and looking. You can read them a book. They can touch the book pages. It's a wonderful position, as I said, for all of those reasons. So I'm just going to lay here for a minute so you can view the positioning. As I said, you may want to roll behind the back, or you may want to wedge a pillow in the back so that your child's nice and supported, and then they have the roll here that keeps their hands and shoulders supported. If they tend to arch, you can fold them up a little bit more. So that's it. That's sidelying. It's a great position. It works on normalizing tone. It doesn't have a lot of influences of abnormal reflexes. It works on hand-eye coordination. Really good distance for children with visual deficits. And it's great to position them for 5 minutes to 35 minutes. You can switch sides, and it will be beneficial positioning for your child at home. Take care. I hope everyone's doing well.